everyone, so today we're going to learn how to create a branding kit using Canva. So as we move on, here are two pictures which have the before and the after. Right, so for before, it's the template that we are going to use in order for us to create our branding kit. If you would like to follow through with creating your own branding kit, I am adding the link of the branding kit template in the video description below. Now for the after, so this is the output for today's video. Okay, now before we proceed with creating our own branding kit, we need to learn first what it is. Now, what is a branding kit? According to Canva, a branding kit is a short, easily digestible guide to your brand's visual identity. It's a quick reference to understanding the logos, the colors, the fonts, and messaging that represents your brand. Basically, what it means is a branding kit will help as a guide for you or anyone who's going to work for you. If they're going to create a social media graphic, they're going to create a poster, a brochure, or any designs that they're going to make for you, so they would need your branding kit. It's very important we have our own branding kit so that whatever they are going to design for us, it would be best to represent our brand. Now, what is included in a brand kit? Basically, as we move on, there are three main things that are important in a brand kit. There are lots of them, but for this video, we're just going to learn these three. So first is the logo, second is the colors, and next would be the typography. So when we say logo, we all know what it means, right? So a logo is something that represents us, represents our brand, represents a company, like the Coca-Cola logo, the SM. So each businesses have their own logo so that people will easily identify them, right? So it's a logo is something that identifies your brand, identifies your business. Next would be the colors. So as for the colors, we have the different color palette here. So we have the main color, the accent color, the black, and the white. So when we say main color, basically that is the main color that will be used for any designs that anyone is going to create for you. So for the accent color, that is the color that will be used to complement your main color. We also have the black and the white. Now, the black and the white will be basically used for text. So the black, of course, will be used if there's a lighter background. As for the white, it's for a dark background. Now, as we proceed with typography, so typography is one important thing as well. So when you are going to design, for example, a brochure for your company, so there are already fonts or typography that you are going to use since you have already identified it in your branding kit. So you don't need to choose another fonts. As we move on, since there are three main types of a branding kit, we have the logo, the colors, and the typography. First, we're going to identify what is the color that best suits you or your brand. Now, why do I recommend finding the right colors for you? It's because that before we going to create our logo, it's best that we identify what are the colors that represent your brand so we can use these colors in our logo later on. Now, in order for you to create your colors, I would highly suggest that we are going to do a brand fascination assessment. Now, what is this type of assessment? This assessment will help you identify what really suits you or your brand. It doesn't mean that you like yellow, you will go use yellow. You like pink, you go with pink. If you want green, you would go with green. Now, each of these colors have their own meaning, and then each of these colors can also help your customers or your target audiences how they will see you as a brand or as a company. Now, for example, in here, for power, which is dark, it's red. So how others sees you is they will see your brand as confident, goal-oriented, and decisive. If you choose trust, so others, or the blue color, others will see that you are stable, dependable, and you're familiar. So each of these colors have their own meaning. You can take that assessment later on, or you can pause this video and take the assessment before you proceed. So it's up to you. I would add the link in the video description below as well. Now for this video, we are going to choose passion. So it's how others see you. In the orange color is you are expressive, you're intuitive, and you're engaging. You are a relationship builder with strong people skills. So that's how people will see you or will perceive you. So we are going to identify 4 colors in our color palette. I mean, we have the main color, the accent, the black, and the white. So in order for us to identify or find the right colors for us, so there is a website which is coolers.co. So if you can open it, so it would look like this. Now you can click start the generator and then just click let's go. Okay, just exit. All right. So there are 5 main colors that are recommended for you here. So you can remove the middle one. So you have 4 colors over here, right? And then just press the space bar. So when you press the space bar, it will automatically find complementary colors that would complement each of them. So we're going to find something orange. Okay, so I think I like this one. Just press the lock button to lock the colors. That means when you press space, it will not change anymore, right? Now let's find our white. Oh, so we can use this one as our white. Find the black and the accent color. This could be our black color and this could be our accent color as well. So we have 4 colors now. So now that we have chosen our 4 colors, which can be used for our color palette, then let's go back to our branding kit template. So at the top here, you type your business name. For example, Levi Creates. So basically what Levi Creates offers is they do customized mugs or any lettering things. Basically just to create something, right? So now that we have here our main color, let's identify the colors that we have. So here, this is the orange. Just click here on the hex code and then copy that and then put it here. So let's go and change this into orange. All right, now that we have that. After that, we also put the number here, the hex code. Next is the charcoal, which is our accent color. Now we have here, so just bear with me. So, all right. Next is our white. This is our white. So just basically do the same thing. Just copy the hex code, find it, and add it here. So it's a bit pink. Oh, right. And then the black. This would be our black. So let's do that again and click. Now we have completed our color palette, which is the main color, the accent color, the black, and the white. Now, after we have identified our 4 colors, then it's time for us to create our logos. Now, how do we do that? We are going to create our logo also in Canva. Let's have Canva here. All right. So just create a design. If you type in logo over here, sorry, you will see that it's 500 by 500 pixel, which is very small. So I would highly suggest that we'll create one. Just click create a design and custom size. So we can use 3000 by 3000. So it's just still a square, but higher pixels so that it would be useful for bigger designs or posters and so on. Now here you can also search templates, so we can find here logo. So there are templates that which you can use to create your own logo. Okay, let's find one for Levi Creates. Basically, just find the one that speaks to you. You can also change it later on. So I would try this one. So Levi Creates. Oops. Just drag this to make it bigger. Find if you want the text to be in the middle, just find position and then center. Right. Now I don't like this. So let's find an element that would represent Levi Creates. So I think I want a pencil. This one. Can we change it to white? Okay. Now it's better that we use this one. Right? So I think this looks okay. I would highly recommend that you create your logo at the beginning of your business so that you will have something that really represents your brand and you can use it as well easily. Okay. Now let's change the colors according to our, wait, where is the love? So when we go back here, let's find our color palette. So this is our main color. So if we create this, let's change this to white first. Change our color to this. So I think it's okay. And let's try to use our accent color as well. All right. Now we have our accent color too. Or I think this one can be using the accent. So you can create a better one for this. So for me, this looks good already. So this is my logo if the background is white. Now let's see if it's black. So just press R and then you will have a rectangle which you can adjust. So let's make this into black or just use this color. Now if you don't want to move them together, you can also group them. So it's easily to move them together. I'm sorry. And then just copy and paste. So let's change our colors here. Change it to white. If you put this back into orange, let's see. It looks good as well. So our pencil, let's make it white. Oops. Sorry, we need to use the white that we have chosen in our color palette. So highlight them again. Just find them and that's there. Oops. Yes. You can choose that one again. All right. So the second logo that we have created is the one that will be for dark background. Now let's have our another alternative logo, which just put L and C maybe. Sorry. So just copy and paste this again and drag it down here. Maybe L. Okay. L. And sorry. So if I'm too fast, next time, if you would want a video just for creating this, slower next time. So just tell me, and then we're going to create another video for that. Okay, so maybe L and C, something like that. So I think this one is okay already. So if you want it to be more better or much more nicer, but for us, I'm already satisfied with this. So we're going to add this to our branding kit. Now let's just duplicate the page and just put one logo in our canvas. Okay, next, we copy the next one over here and then paste it in the third one. Now, if you don't see the word Levi over here, it's okay because we're going to save it as a PNG later on and it will be white. And then the third one, which is this one, can group them together first and then copy it and then add a page and then paste it there. Another thing to consider when creating your logo is you make sure that it fits in a circle. So let's go back here. Let's see if it fits a circle. So just go to elements. You can find the shapes here, circle, or you can also just press C for circle. So let's see if this one fits our circle. It should be inside our circle. Okay. So you can use position, you send it backwards. So as you can see, the Levi Creates logo just fits nicely in a circle. So let's copy the circle and let's put it in the next one. And then position it backwards again. Oops, yeah, but I think this one is not in the middle. If you want the text or any graphics that you want to be in the middle of the page, just click it and then press on the three dots, position, just put in middle. Now it's in the middle. Let's see if this one is in the middle too. Just go position and then middle as well. All right. As for our next one, I guess this one can fit in our circle. This fits nicely. Okay, now that we are done with that, so we're going to save our logo. So to save, just click on share and click download. Make sure you choose PNG so that the background will be transparent, and click transparent background as well. If you're going to use Canva, which is basic, you're not allowed to download it with a transparent background. And let's find a way to remove the background later on. So just download it's okay, download all the pages. And now it's downloading. So after it's completed, for example, it's in your downloads folder. So just unzip it. And then you will have this logos already. Now, if you're going to put it in your brand kit, if you would like to remove its background, you can go to remove.bg. So it will help you remove the background of an image, right? So for us, so let's just use that one. Now let's go back to our template and let's add our primary logo and our logo variations. Now go back to Canva, can here upload media, and you find where your logos are located, highlight them, and then you click open. Once you click open, so never mind those. Once you click open, so you will find them here. You can just drag and drop. So this is our primary logo. Click and drag it into the circle. So we have it like this. So you have downloaded the logo earlier with a dark background. Once it's here, you can just click and drag. And then our other logo variation, the smaller one. So if you think this is too small, just click and drag on the side. Then it will be bigger. Same as for this too. Sorry for that. So if you want it bigger still. And then if you noticed, the line here is removed because the white background of L and C overlaps it. So you can just go for position and just send it to back. All right. Now we're done with our colors and we're done with our logos. So we're going to identify our typography. So to identify our typography, I would suggest as well to go to fontjoy.com. So this website will help you to choose complementary fonts for your brand. All right. Now we have here the font pairing. So just click on generate and generate. So for example, this is the heading, subheading, and then this is the body. So I want the Poppins to be my heading. So I just click on the lock button. So when I click generate, it will not change also. So I'll just find, oh, I like this one, the Love by the King font, since the business, the Levi Creates that we are going to create the branding kit for is more onto creative side. So just click on the lock, and then if still you don't like for the body font, just click generate again. And if this one suits you, then just click lock, and then you have already your 3 fonts, the typography. So there's also one thing that you can do is, for example, this one. So you like the logos that they use, for example, this, and then you would love it to be used as your brand font. So we have an extension called Fonts Ninja. So just click on it when you're in the website already that you like, and just click on it, and it will identify what type of font that they're using. So in here it's Coco Goose Pro. So I think it's a paid one, so never mind. And then another one, they're also using Prince, which is the font that we have chosen earlier. So that's another one, the Fonts Joy, if you'd like to add it. So install it as your extension. So here we have Poppins, Loved by the King, and Hind Siliguri. All right, so let's start with Poppins. So let's go back to our template, and then this is our heading. It's Poppins. So you can choose find Poppins here as well. Poppins. Sorry for that. Just click on Poppins. So it's changed already. And then in here, you can change it to Poppins also. And the headings is Poppins. So our font name. Poppins. Now we're done with our heading. Now let's proceed with our subheading. So our subheading is Loved by the King. Let's check first if it's available in Canva. So Loved by, oh, it's not available in Canva. Now, another thing to consider, if you're going to create your graphics in Canva, then it's best if it's already available in Canva as well. Since we're going to use basic, then that means you cannot upload a font, but to have a Canva Pro account in order for you to upload your font. Since Loved by the King is not available, then let's find another one. So just unlock it and then generate another one. Okay, so let's have this Euphoria script. Let's check if it's available in Canva. Euphoria. Oh, it is. So that's great. So that would be for our subheading. Euphoria script. And then in here, double click as well and click on the font and this one as well. So we have Euphoria script. So next would be the body. So our body is Hind Siliguri. Let's check if it's available in Canva. Hind Siliguri. Oh, it's here. That's great. So our body and our this one and this one. All right. So let's change the font name. Well as this one. All right. Now we have chosen our color palette. Next, we did our logo, and now we're done with typography. Now let's just design our branding kit to suit us. So Levi create. So just now, our main typography is Poppins. So let's have Poppins here. Poppins. Okay, now everything is Poppins. All right. Now here, our main color is the orange one. And the bottom one, we can change it as well with the accent color. And then there you have it. Now we have our own branding kit. If you would like to download it, just click on share, download. You can save it as PDF, or you can also save it as a PNG if you want it to be an image, and then download. Once you're done with that, then you have your own branding kit. So I hope you're able to follow through. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try to go answer them later on. Thank you for that. Hope you enjoy this video. Bye.